See, that's actually one of the big reasons why you don't want to get rid of a hydrant with the smash attack. Because what happens is it's super laggy, and if Pacman has key or something like that, or if Pacman's just nearby, then you get hard punished for it.
Yeah, and it's smart of Zage to keep that key on lock. No pun intended. I swear I didn't mean that. Oh my god, but Xerom fully meant that. Someone call the police, because that was premeditated murder.
Wow. Zage landed like directly out of the range of that bat.
Yeah, excellent spacing by Zage, but this is where it gets really difficult for Pacman. So now he has to work his way in on a character who has like generally stronger fighting buttons than he does. Like Zage, or Pacman rather, is just better at keeping you out, but when he has to get in, it's kind of a struggle. For sure.
Though I do recall that pre-hiatus, Zage was working on using Pacman's buttons a little bit better, because he and a couple of other Pacman players think that Pacman's normals, his aerials, and stuff like that are actually slightly underrated. And I agree with them.
Oh,
but
his shield!
His shield! Better!
Oh my god. Yeah, you can never block that. If your shield is full, I think it'll take it down to a pebble or like outright break it. Xerom's cheese, and he was like, man, you got hit by that. I have never seen anyone get hit by that on stream.
A PK flash kill.
Oh my god.
I feel like that's... I don't think there's a worse move to be hit by. Jet Hammer, maybe?
Yeah, that move sucks too, but like... I don't know. PK Flash is one of like the worst moves in the game, but you know what? Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Sometimes it's just what you need.
Alright, so getting back into Game 2, right back on Town and City. Stage clearly not the issue here, considering, honestly, Zage died from PK Thunder 2 and a PK Flash.
He died to the two jankiest Ness moves in existence.
Right. Okay, so we're getting right back into this patient-ish game. Zage manages to land without PK Thunder getting in the way. Good use of the trampoline frame 1. Zage not ready for it that time. Pacman's grab, terrible.
Yeah. Wow, I'm learning so much tonight.
I feel like you always learn something when Pacman's on screen.
Yeah.
I feel like there are very few people who know everything about Pacman unless you play the character.
Yeah. I'm like, I still dabble with Pacman just to like learn what he does, specifically for Zage. Zage, I learned this random stuff for you, buddy. But like, I don't know, he still is out here teaching me new stuff.
You know, honestly,
Get that hydrant out of my face.
Honestly, if I were Zage, at this point, I might just leave the hydrant out as a bait and just keep charging key, because thus far, Xerom's always trying to get rid of it in a way that's not super safe. And as a result, it's like you can just leave that there to create some pressure and, I don't know, throw the key for a kill at this percent.
Yeah.
Though, just there he uses up air, which is going to be safer.
I don't think the key will kill quite yet, just the way that Xerom's playing. He's keeping himself center stage, and you know he's looking for that back throw, but that was so scary. That was so brave by Zage.
Anytime a Pacman grabs, honestly, but especially at that percent versus Ness on Town.
Like, people who grab Ness when, like, in neutral, when you're both above, like, 120% are braver than, like, any soldier. Like,
right.
That's so scary. I'm saying that sarcastically. I'm saying that completely sarcastically, but still. As a frame of reference, it's very scary.
Alright. Just going to play around this hydrant for a bit. See, actually... Ooh,
nice.
Good back air. See, that's actually the thing that I'm talking about there. So, for example, if Zage had key on hand at that point, it's like Xerom trying to go for a PK Thunder of all things in order to attack him through the hydrant.
Yeah, like, you have to... Like, it's good to have that pressure on there sometimes, just so that you can, like, put any pressure on your hydrant to bed. But you know what? That up air is still going to do the job just as well, and we got an even game. About 3 minutes to tick by, so we're around halftime in this game, and I feel like a timeout could be on the table for these two, just the way that it's been going so far. But Xerom's trying to eliminate that, rushing in there, getting that grab, attacking on so much damage so quickly, using that Galaga too, almost as well as Zage does sometimes.
Alright, Zage's going to take time to charge through. It turns out being favorable for him.
Yeah, he'll quick 2% look like off that.
Yeah. Always nice when the pebble's knocked back towards Pacman when he's right by it. Alright.
Yeah, Zage is playing really respectful right now, just hitting around the PK Thunder and just trying to get the right fruit that he needs on line. I think he has the orange right now. No, he has the key! Ooh! He almost died. He almost died. He was a little bit closer.
Yeah, it's a good thing about that that range there, because that would have murdered him at probably like 0.
Yeah, like that bat has some of the biggest knockback or like damage multipliers in the game for reflecting, so.
For sure. Alright, right now Zage in the lead.
Zage, please no.
Xerom wants to test his luck again.
You want to know something wild? His hand almost got hit by that when he threw the orange. Zage is playing with fire sometimes, man.
Seriously. Alright. A lot of setup going on here. Manages to get rid of the hydrant without any risky situation there.
Yeah, and I feel like Zage wants to Z-drop this spell, so just so that he'll have the stun to get a kill. Nice, just like that, but I feel like once a week we get one of those from Zage. One of those situations where it's like he definitely should have gotten the smash attack, but just didn't. So now I feel like he's going to be looking for the key. Yeah, key's online. Yeah, I'm telling you, I've commentated so many of Zage's sets. He had to look for the key there because the bell like just wasn't working out for his favor, and it was in Xerom's mind. So by charging it, stopping the charge on the key, just like on that frame, so that you could barely see that he had charge, Xerom wasn't ready for it. And honestly, that was sneaky.
Honestly, the part that's even funnier to me is that he ran off stage with it as if he was going to do what he usually does, like throw it at the stage in order to get the Z drop, and he just threw it above the stage. And Xerom did not see that coming whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, Zage, like you said, we see that all the time from him. He just like catches it and just like use it in the neutral. But that time, you can't sleep. You could never sleep on
just like slightly above, like, like, oh, well,
yeah.
Game 3, and a change of stage here. So Xerom seems to have wanted to go to FD now. I'm actually not quite sure why. Because the thing is, the way that Pacman gets his kills and everything like that, it's still going to be pretty late. Whereas Town and City is pretty good for Ness, having the second smallest side blast zones, and of course, the smallest top blast zone.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what he's looking for either. I guess he was just looking for like a solid, honest fight, and was just like, all right, let's just run it here.
Yeah, maybe because he didn't want Zage setting up on the platforms or something like that.
That's true, that is true. Xerom playing a dangerous game, trying to challenge that side B. But still, getting a PK Thunder, trying to get a little bit more off that. But nice play between the Hydrant and Pacman. Pacman's going to hit him straight away, trying to get a little bit more of the fruits going, but grabs the Galaga. Let's see what the setup is.
Alright, try and create pressure with that. Dash attack's going to go directly through the Hydrant, but also weakening it just enough for Zage to use it for his own purposes.
Nice punish by Zage. The Gentleman's going to give him a little bit more space, and we see this so many times. Getting that Hydrant down center stage, and now Xerom has to play around it, which he's been doing a great job of in this Game 3.
Alright, I was honestly expecting a Hydrant drop on that PK Thunder, honestly.
Yeah. But speaking of Hydrant, I'm really surprised the bat didn't knock it away.
Maybe... yeah, I have no idea how much it does uncharged.
I mean, he's been doing it enough, but like... actually, yeah, it doesn't even... like, hitting the Hydrant doesn't even steal your moves. That's definitely a stock.
Alright, just have to look at him for a second. Make sure that nothing wonky happens.
Yeah, I actually really like that. Like, using the time to reset your stick, make sure you completely get your smash attack, so nothing goes wrong at all.
For sure. Alright, this game looking pretty decent for Zage so far, but not too much extra credit. Starting to rack up.
Yeah, it's really wild how quickly it can slide off control sometimes. Like, this shouldn't kill? Yeah, still alive. But normally you expect Pacman to, like, not rack on a lot of damage, but sometimes the forward air and, like, the nair just set up for so much stuff. But 65%,
yeah,
bad, but not undoable for Xerom.
For sure. And to that end, it's not, like, a super terrible trade for Zage either. Because it's like sometimes when you're at that percent, it's like you know you're going to die anyways. You can be a little bit more risky, a little bit more aggressive, because it's like, all right, let me just get all the percent I can, put on as much pressure as I can, and then we'll just take this next stock.
Playing with house money. Might as well just do it sometimes.
Exactly. That's a good way to say it. All right. Hydrant actually getting that fruit out of the way.
All right, no out of shield punish though. I feel like Xerom is going to be swinging for the fences, like not only literally, but figuratively too. He's going to be looking for that PK Thunder, because Zage is just giving so much space with the fruit charge after he calls the Hydrant. So it's not out of the realm of possibility for him to just get caught slipping and get blown up for it.
Yeah, you know, even without these platforms here, Zage is showing the ability to actually float around and camp pretty well, all the same. Because it's like, oh, he can jump over and it's like float around and jump again. The fruit causes a bit of a stall. It's like the Hydrant causes a bit of a stall. Everything Pacman does causes a bit of a stall.
Oh, yeah, you can't get up around that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot neutral get up on that. And this is winners finals, so I'm pretty sure we're in best of 5. Yeah, we're in best of 5.
Oh.
So can we talk about
Wait a minute,
Ness?
this is winners finals?
Can we talk about a Ness and a Pacman getting to winners finals in 2018?
This is winners finals?
This is winners finals. These guys got top 3 tonight.
That's wild. I mean, both of them are good players, don't get me wrong. Very good players, in fact. Zage, he's just been a bit inactive, but Xerom on the previous PR, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, he's definitely like one of the stronger players out here in MVVA. Taking sets off of Wadi too, so once you do that, like, you're pretty notable in my book.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up this bracket to see like the guys or the path to this. Xerom beat Seagull Joe. Wow.
Wow, I didn't even know that Seagull entered. Oh, wait. Didn't know the Seagull entered. Obviously, he was just playing Crow Kingfisher. Right.
And Xerom also beat Logic to get here. And yeah, Xerom's, and he beat Cold Weather as well. So very good showing from him. And he's from VA too, so.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we don't see him a lot out here, but whenever we do, we get some quality stuff like this, like Ness holding a lemon on a platform, just walking away. You know, Pacman can't charge his fruit right now, so. And he has an 8% lead. Wow, I actually really respect that.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, though, I feel like that strategy of just holding the fruit works for characters with better specials. Ness, he does have PK Fire, I guess, but at the same time, his specials aren't good enough to say, oh, I can still contest Pacman. Corins are good enough. Lucario, Mewtwo, those, they can just take the fruit and run, but Ness, okay, manages to survive. But yeah, Ness, it puts him in a little bit more of a dangerous situation.
Yeah. I mean, the way Zage's playing, like, he was only able to really throw out a Hydrant to try and contest that, so. And Smashville platform might be a factor, too. Alright, but Xerom, I feel like in my bones, I can feel it that he's trying to end the stock as early as possible. Yeah, I think he was looking for the back throw right there. Still, Zage just staying alive, staying wily, too, but now the fruit's in Xerom's hand, and he still has a lead. That was so smart. That was so smart by Zage.
You know, as you mentioned that back throw percentage, I just realized, why would Zage let Xerom go to Smashville? Why do people let Ness go here?
Yeah. To be honest, I don't know.
Alright, manages to recover and manages to regular get up through that yo-yo, which isn't as easy as it may have looked.
Nah, man. Sometimes you swear you get that timing and then you just get blown up for it.
Alright, trying to throw around a couple traps here.
Yeah, and Xerom's looking for that back throw. And again, Zage just throws it out there. I love how brave he is with that subpar grab, but even still, not enough to save his skin completely, because Xerom's going to sneak that up there, right in there, and take that first shot.
Alright. So now, Zage just a bit behind.
I'm sorry, this character cracks me up. I know Pacman's like actually a pretty solid character, low-key, but like just the way he runs at you. I know I should be afraid, but it's just like he's always so smiley. Look at him, he's just so happy to be there.
It's like I'm just glad I'm in the game.
Yes. Hey guys, remember me? Bamco doesn't. Feels bad.
All right. Ooh, very good option there as usual. Just the trampoline off the ledge. Because, again, that is frame 1. So what happens is you only really have 1 frame when someone gets up out of regular get-up in order to punish.
1/60th of the second. So it's difficult, is what we're saying.
All right.
Nice.
Hydrant service as another bait.
Yeah, now Xerom isn't, like, he's not trying to fight him, I feel. He's like, all right, I also lost 2 games because I fought you. So, hypothetically, what if I don't?
And yet, you know what? That's not a terrible idea either, though. Xerom feeling maybe a bit of pressure, deciding to throw that apple a bit early. But now returning to stage. No hydrant there, so nothing's going to be super pressure.
He might have just died to the bell regardless of the smash attack.
Yeah,
I saw the
possible.
sparks, and he was at like 180. Wow, you rarely see Pacman get hit out of that. He has armor a lot through that uppie after he eats the big pallet.
Indeed. All right. See, that's the way that Xerom should be getting rid of hydrant pretty much all the time with that back air. It may stale it, of course, and it is a valuable kill move, but at the same time, you want to get out of the situation without causing too much damage to yourself. And just as a result of not having too much damage on yourself, you'll be able to play neutral more often.
Yeah, and now look at this. Xerom's fighting, and look at what's happening. Xerom, it was working better when like you were on that platform with the fruit, buddy.
Yep. Ooh, throws him into the hydrant.
And this got out of hand so quick.
Yeah, for sure. This is a dangerous setup. And now it's too far, too close, I think, to camp.
Yes. Before it's only 45 seconds. That's the thing. I didn't even see the timer until then. So, like, if he gets maybe a forward throw or a back throw might kill anyway. But, like, if he gets a forward throw just by that space, oh, now he can't camp. That sucks. That sucks. Now you have to fight him.
Yeah, the thing is, just in general, if the percents are too close like that, you turn the late game into a sort of 50-50 situation where it's just like, it's almost entirely luck-based. It's like, oh, who gets that one hit?
Yeah, who jabs the other? Nice by Xerom, though, baiting with the double jump on the Nair on shield. That whole play was so calculated, and Zage, you could tell that he was actually a little bit hungry to get that last stock off, and we got a Game 5 between these two players.
For sure. So it seems like thus far, just as a function of their characters, honestly, Zage seems to be controlling neutral a bit better. Xerom only controls neutral when, as you said, he just decides not to fight Zage.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't really have to. But then on the other hand, Ness has the actual kill power, and so as a result, you see this sort of back and forth push and pull, and that pressure leads these games to be actually really close.
Yeah, it's a slow and steady game of tug-of-war between these two players. It might not always be visible with like the way they're playing sometimes, but these guys are thinking a lot about how they're playing. And I'm really excited to see how this culminates in the Game 5, you know? Oh, that was a big hit.
Yeah. Reflected Hydrant going to do a good bit, as will the PK Thunder 2 into the Hydrant.
Oh, watch your shield, my guy.
I would hope we've learned a lesson from Game 1.
Yeah. If there's anything we learned, we cannot block that again.
All right, good Nair there. Putting on a lot of pressure with that PK Thunder, but Zage managed to get through it and get a forward smash, maintain stage control.
Yeah, still playing so patient. Xerom just playing the Constrictor game, just trying to get a little bit, not going for too much, but even then, Zage is ready to stop that and even up the game to himself. Hydrant's on play. Xerom can't really jump around that safely, but nice catch on the bell, actually. That was exactly what he needed to get back on center stage.
All right, this is Zage's stage for the moment. Alright, but pretty much gives it up, and Xerom actually doing a really good job at catching all of these fruits so far. He wasn't catching a lot of them towards the early game, but now he's catching pretty much all of them.
I mean, you have plenty of time to get the timing. And there we go. Now the little meta between, like, do I hit the hydrant or do I wait for the key is really developing. And Zage's getting the better end of it pretty consistently.
Yeah, again, you really should not be using smash attacks against Hydrant, especially when Pacman has something to punish.
Yeah.
Whether that's him being close or whether he has key out or apple, whatever it is. but Xerom seems to just be too keen to get rid of it, which hopefully won't be his downfall here.
Nice ledge trump to back air. It's rare that you see that from Ness, but I swear it still works, guys. But you have to ledge trump as soon as your opponent grabs the ledge, and they have to not react.
Tech roll in saves him from an imminent death by key.
Yeah, Xerom has a bit of a lead. And with the rage reset, it's a little bit tougher for Pacman to get this kill. Oh my god, is he dead? Can you talk about how far he went?
That could have been bad.
Yeah, full rage PK Thunder 2 actually gives me nightmares.
Oh, no. You cannot get up into that. That actually covers a lot more than it looks like. That also covers roll with the trampoline at the ledge. So roll, regular get up, and then the hydrant might cover jump. So sometimes you just have to wait, guess, and pray.
Yeah, all you can really do, to be honest, is drop down from the ledge. Like, that's all you can proactively do.
All right. Xerom in a good bit of a lead, deciding to take stage control.
Oh! No. You got a tech pose. That was the first time